and he recently published a book entitled The Obama Era, and it's available now. It's just come out. It's available at Amazon.com. Stephen Pidgeon, welcome to True News.
Well, thank you, Rick. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, Mr. Pidgeon, I know you have been in the forefront of presenting legal challenges and raising questions about Obama's identity and his eligibility to be in the White House. What originally set you off? What set off the alarm bells in you that something was wrong with this guy?
Well, initially back in 2008, we started looking more intently at who Obama was, particularly given his policies of socialism. And both some of my partners and I, in our research, were the ones that uncovered his candidacy in 1996 with the Socialist Workers' Party in Illinois. And that had been completely covered. And so we started to look closer and closer. And as we looked closer and closer, we discovered the eligibility problem. And as we looked at the eligibility problem, I was doing some research out here in the state of Washington, and Washington has a unique statute that does allow for standing. However, they have other methods for blocking you from challenging a presidential candidate. And so I alerted the Secretary of State that there was a problem with Obama in August of 2008, and his office came back and said, well, he hasn't been nominated, so your issue is not ripe. And then after he received his nomination, I contacted them again, and I said, there's a problem with this fellow. You need to look at his eligibility. And they wrote me back and said, we're doing nothing. And then after his election, I brought a lawsuit against Sam Reed and said, now you need to look at his eligibility because in Washington we have a statute that says if someone is ineligible to hold the office, any registered voter can challenge. And I brought that lawsuit at the state Supreme Court, and the state Supreme Court ruled on the 9-0 basis that it was too late. He was already elected. And so this was the kind of shenanigans. These were the shenanigans we have going on here in Washington. They're still going on. This state is the home of hopelessly rigged elections, fraudulent election returns, and a government bureaucracy that has no regard whatsoever for free and fair elections.